Hatapu, Namaste. This is Auset Sekhmet, your esoteric numerologist. This video is February 2013 number forecast. February, in the Latin, is called Februm, and it means purification. The Romans called it Februaris. It was added to the last or the end of their calendar along with January. But this is the esoteric month of 8, and that is arrived by the second month added to the universal year, which is 2013, which is 6. You add 2 plus 6 and you get the number 8. And so 8 is going to be dealing with money, high finance and income. It deals with business, entrepreneurship, and high finance. It also deals with investments. It deals with status, materialism, also focus, will, drive, power, and ambition. And so this is the energy behind this month. But that's not it, because we also have the second month. And 2 is a number that deals with partnerships and relationships. It's a very diplomatic, very tactful, very sensitive energy that represents the divine feminine. It also means law, it also means order, and also justice. And in the Egyptian it was called Ma'at. And what's interesting is that Justice was a woman who held the scales. In the Pythagorean method, I found that the actual word February equals the number 33. And 33 is a master number vibration because you have 2 3s together that gives it exceptional power. And so this master number energy is called the number of the Christ, of the avatar, of the world teacher, the world healer, and also of the martyr. Because this is a very serviceable and nurturing energy that is dedicated in the upliftment of humanity. But oftentimes in this particular energy, it faces disappointment in life, especially in love, because of all that it is able to give in order to meet the needs of others. It seldom gets what it puts out in return. And so you have these 3 energies. You have 2, which is the month. You also have 6, which is the actual words in the Pythagorean method. And you also have the number 8, which was arrived by adding the second month to the universal year. There's a lot going on this month. And to start it off, we have the Chinese New Year, which starts on February the 10th. But today, which is February the 4th, you have the entrance of the black water snake. And so the black water snake is also in the 6th position of the Chinese astrological zodiac, which is really interesting because it blends right in with the 2013 or universal year of 6. And so snake is cunning, snake is subtle, snake is very magnetic, snake is charming, snake is very wise. And so this is some of the attributes dealing with snake. But also, we want to look at snake is dealing with creativity. It's dealing with fertility. It's dealing with rebirth. It's dealing with transformation. It's also dealing with aspects of wisdom and healing, and also immortality. So this is snake. And you can go online to find what your sign is in Chinese astrology to align with the black water snake energy. Also this month, this is Black History Month. Black History Month was made known by Carter G. Woodson in 1915. It was called Negro History Week. It wasn't until 1976 that Black History Month was given notice by the presidents and has been honored ever since. But what's interesting is that in February the 1st of 1865, it was the abolishment of slavery. And it was written in our Constitution as the 13th Amendment. Also, we have St. Valentine's Day, or the Feast of St. Valentine's, that was named after a Roman priest called Valentinius, who was imprisoned for marrying Roman soldiers who were forbidden to wed. And so this is, we have the background of Valentine's Day, which is the celebration of love and affection by giving of gifts and confections and cards that were called Valentines. Now I'm going to get into the more esoteric understanding of these number energies. I'm going to start with 2. And so the second chakra is dealing with the High Priestess. And she's sitting in between 2 pillars. One is dark and light. So that means she owns the mystery of both the light and the dark understanding of white and black magic. She holds the scrolls of arcane wisdom, which means that she may reveal what they have to say, or she may not. It deals with her supernatural understanding of the arts and wisdom and instinctual knowledge. So this is the High Priestess, who is also a shamanist and a seer. The second planet from the sun is Venus, and Venus is the planet of love and also of money and luxury and everything good. It is the parent of Libra and also Taurus. And so this can be a very interesting month for these particular signs, dealing with love and relationships that might be very good for finding that one. It can also be very traumatic for dealing with affairs, for dealing with separation and also divorce. So this is some things that you'll need to watch. The second chakra is dealing with our sacral chakra. It was called the Tek Eritu in Egypt, which relates to our procreative power, dealing with conception and fertility. So this is a highly fertile month to get pregnant, and you will need to use precautions if that is something that you don't want to happen. So I'm just letting you know, this is the month in which is very highly fertile. I'm going to move on to your 6th tarot. And the 6th tarot in the major arcana is dealing with the Lover's card. And in the Lover's card, you're going to see a man, you're going to see a woman. One is more dealing with the physicality of sexual love. The other is looking up to the angel, which is a woman dealing with a more spiritual, ascended aspect of love. So we can deal with the physical. We also can deal with the sacred aspect of sexuality. It also deals with our passions and our drives. What is it that we need that will drive us to accomplish our heart's desire? So this is basically what this card is saying in a nutshell. I'm going to move on to our 6th chakra, which is right between our brow, and it is dealing with the third eye. So you can see now why 6 is also a very psychic number that is dealing with our 6 senses. And the third eye is that inner eye of our inner vision. It is the conscious eye of our instinctual knowing. And so I'm going to move on to the 6th planet from the sun, which I see as a star, and that 6th planet is Saturn. Saturn is so much like the 6th energy, because that 6th energy is not only an educator and a teacher and an armchair philosophist, but it's also that disciplinarian. Parents are disciplinarian, and this is what Saturn is. Saturn is Chronos. Saturn is that planet that has lessons for us to learn. And if we don't learn those lessons, you'll continue to go around the rings of Saturn until you finally get it, what it is to learn. Numerology will help you understand your karmic lessons and also your karmic debts. And so now I'm going to move on to the 8th number, dealing with your 8th card in the tarot. It's called Strength. And in that card you see a woman who is opening the jaws of a lion. This is dealing with an aspect of self-mastery. This is dealing with mastering the physical to align with the spiritual. And so you see this woman who is undaunted, and she is taking this lion head on. She's dealing with her own inner carnality. And so when we learn to master our internal, we can master the external. And this is basically what this card is saying in a nutshell for this month. Also, we're dealing with the 8th planet, and the 8th planet from the sun is Neptune. Neptune deals with our psychic awareness. It deals with our altered states of consciousness. It is when you slowly begin to perceive a thing that you begin to understand the deepness of the wisdom that you've been given. So this is the energy of Neptune, and it aligns with the psychic energy of the third eye chakra and the sixth energy of the number 6 for not only this year but also this month. So everything in this month is really going to be amplified. The 8th chakra stands about 2 feet over our head, and it deals with our karmic blueprint. 8 is a karmic number because you see how it goes. It's very cyclic, ups and downs. And so this is the gateway with which one must push through in order to get off of the round of reincarnation and push through those higher chakras. But it's also the blueprint of divine love. This is what this 8th chakra is meaning. And so now I'm going to move on to deal with the health aspect of this energy. I see the dealing with cancer. These are predispositions that we must watch for this month that share also the 6 and the 8 energy. Heart problems. I see also vertebrae, which is number 33, which is interesting in the Pythagorean method because we actually have 33 vertebrae. So you're going to have to watch your back. You're going to have to watch with issues with a slipped disc. So these are just precautions. Also watch for brain tumors as well as being overweight. Increase your water intake. Watch for too much prescription drugs because that's the number 96 in the Pythagorean, which equals 15, which also equals 6. And also getting pregnant, number 78, which is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. So you're dealing with conception and fertility. I'm going to go to finances. This is a really great month to have promotions, to have raises, to get unexpected bonuses. It is a great way to introduce your business and to have additional streams of income. I would recommend it if you have it to invest in silver and also gold. So it's a good time as well for real estate. If you're a first-time owner and you're looking for homes, that is going to be there for you. Spiritually speaking, 6 is going to be highly psychic because you're tying in not only the 6th energy of the month and the year, but also number 2, which is incredibly intuitive. So that makes you more telepathic with your family, with your significant others, and it also helps you to hear more from spiritual hierarchy. You might have more psychic experiences and more paranormal abilities than normal for this particular year, especially if you are a life path or destiny 7, or you have that 6 in any of your core, or if you're in a 6 personal year or month. And so I'm going to deal now with relationships. This could be the month that you find the one. This could be the month that you bump into or meet your soulmate or your twin flame. It also might mean the opposite, that if you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage and it's not working, I advise get counseling because there is a proclivity of breakups, there's a proclivity of affairs, there's a proclivity of being separated or getting a divorce. So these are all issues looking into the number 6. You also may want to watch travel because I see a lot of accidents. And 8 on the verse deals with danger and risk and accidents. So that sums up what I want to reveal to you about the esoteric month of February 2013. If you would like to know more about numerology or to get a consultation from me, please go to spiritwisdomnumerology.com. Also, you can contact me, ausetsekmet@gmail.com. And I thank you for listening to my channel. Hatapu and Namaste.